just trying to get this thing to record. It was being a butthead. So, all right. Well, good morning, folks. Welcome to another episode of Star Trek Online Xbox One. Today's episode is kind of a random episode. It's not even actually part of my actual current location that I am in the series. It's basically an episode in the new expansion, because how it plays in the missions log is I would have already done it already if I actually did it in sequence. So unfortunately, decided not to put it. That we're just gonna kind of do it. I did it for the PC, so I'm gonna do it for this too, just so as it takes forever to pop up on my tablet. So I will be doing this kind of randomly. The first two episodes that have already been done, actually only one of them is really an episode. The first one's not really much of an episode. I will probably do with a friend when he gets to that position, because right now he's trying to finish up the Cardassian struggle. So then once he's done with that, then I think for the Federation players they go right into the same sequence. But we will find out when the time comes. It probably won't be till probably next weekend, because he said he would be on today. Alright, so let's get this started. We are doing Vorgon conclusions. Oh yeah, and I've done some changes to my ship since I played it last. I've actually combined a few of the different variations of the command ships for the Romulans. So the main body of the ship is still the same, but the wings and the primary nacelles are not. The wings are part of the science variant, and the primary nacelles, which are the furthest green things on the tip of my wings, are from the operations one. And then I think I have my secondaries or my tertiary nacelles, I think, are the science vessel also. And I think the ones on the back, I think, are the ones that actually go with the tactical variant. So because the main body of the ship is the tactical variant. So let's begin. Vorgon conclusions. We get to go have some fun down memory lane. Hey, 27th century.
Time shift complete. Permission to come aboard?
I guess, if you want to. I don't think that's where my shuttle bay is, but okay. Daniels has docked in Shuttle Bay 1, Admiral. Sensors indicate that Lyris Prime is now a colonized planet in a transitional state between Class L and Class M. Fancy. Acknowledge. Ask Mr. Daniels to join us on the bridge.
Cal Dano is stationed here at a Daystrom Institute research facility. The Vorgons may already have what they came for. Bring us into scanning range. We need to find out.
Why is this Cal Dano significant? Because right now in the storyline, I don't know who this guy is, because technically this mission is more in the lines with the whole Sunrise arc, which is what you do after you do all the Iconian War and all that other stuff, where you meet the Lucari and the Nakul for the first time. I haven't met any of those people yet, so that's why this episode's it's just randomly thrown in here. Of course, since they brought the new update in, of course it's going to be just randomly thrown in here, especially for those players who've already been playing. Now, if you're an AOI character, yes, you'll get this episode in sequence, in the right sequence, when you're an Agents of Yesterday character that they now have on the console version. So let's begin.
He's a brilliant scientist who recently completed work on a quantum phase inhibitor known as the Tox-Utat. While it was designed for peaceful purposes, the Tox-Utat could be a powerful weapon in the wrong hands. Hands like those of the Vorgons.
Let's hope we're in time to help. Helm, bring us in range. I guess now you can probably see the way the ship looks a little bit better, because the lighting's a little bit better in the planet system than it was out in the sector space. Yeah, see, now since I put the science variant's wings on this thing, I can't fit in those dry docks or space dock, because it's too wide. sun's starting to come up over the top of the buildings outside. It's pretty cold for a end of winter weekend. I'll scan the Vorgon ship. That's what I should have done first. Preliminary scans are clear. No signs of Caldano or the Tox Utat on the Vorgon ship. It looks like they're at yellow alert status. They're ready for trouble, Admiral. Some Vorgons may be on the planet, pursuing Caldano. Let me know if anything changes.
It's highly likely the Vorgons are at Caldano's research facility trying to get what they want. I'll take point on this one. I need you to keep an eye on that Vorgon ship and its crew. They might send reinforcements, or open fire from orbit.
Right. Bring us into transporter range, Helm. I think we still go down with him. Well, no, I think he goes down on his own, and then we take care of the Vorgons. Yeah, see, now the ship decided to... Vorgons are bringing their combat systems online. No response to hails. They are targeting us. Red alert, all hands to battle stations.
The Vorgons have cornered Caldano. Engaging them now.
As we engage their ship. Yeah, I think this is the... I don't know if it was this one. I think this one was the one that they gave away to the summer event last year on the PC. So I'm thinking they're probably going to give it out this year on the console. But we won't know until the summer event kicks off, which is probably going to be mid-June. Actually, I think it kicks off in May. Actually, if I remember. But I don't think it's that good. I don't think it's that good. It's one
doubt after our
Vorgons have beamed out after disagreement.
This is Barata, commander of the ESB Aberel. You are interfering with the private matter that does not concern you. Identify yourself.
I am Admiral Hakant of the RRW Intract 2, and it became my concern when you fired on my ship.
My name is Azure. Baratas and I pursue a researcher named Caldano, and have been for some time. He has created a weapon of mass destruction. A very valuable weapon. The Tox Uthat and its maker will be ours. Our reinforcements are en route. You should not have interfered.
This could have been avoided, Azure.
Caldano's safe. For now. We're ready to beam up.
And we got some more Vorgons decided to show up. Now, I think these are the ones I think they gave out at the event this year. Or last year on the PC.
Since these Vorgons aren't of this era, destroying them won't disrupt the timeline.
Yeah, because they're not around yet. So are they from the past, or are they from the further future? Because, I mean, I know we're in the 27th century for this episode right now.
Caldano must fulfill his personal destiny. I've given him my time ship to do so. Please clear it for launch. Trust me on this. I can always get another ship.
Alright, Shuttle Bay 1, the time ship is cleared for immediate launch. And it looks familiar for some people.
More Vorgons. We need to cover Cal's escape.
Yeah, I know that. I got that when I saw that pop up.
Almost there. Just keep the Vorgons busy a bit longer.
I can only keep them busy for so long. we clear? Is he gone? Does he make it? Ouch.
This is a temporary setback. Your interference will not keep us from Cal Dano or the Tox Uthot. History can be changed, as you will see.
Stand down, Commander. It's over. Actually, it might be that they gave out last year.
The Arborel just engaged a temporal drive. They're gone. The Vorgons know a lot about the Tox Uthot and its history. They'll want to reach a pivotal point in its timeline. There! I have them. Reading a new temporal ripple. In the year 2152. Unfortunately, I can't ask Captain Archer to get involved in this one, so if you don't mind. Temporal course laid in. Ready when you are.
Engage. Yeah. That's the whole episode where they find the ship and it starts affecting them, and then the Tholians decide to come and try to take it from them, and then the Suliban come and try to take it from them. And then they finally then it finally disappears back to its normal timeline, or wherever it went, because who knows where it went. Because I don't know where it went. But, yeah, while this is going on, the Enterprise is being attacked by the Suliban right now. Admiral, I'm picking up several ships on a long-range scan. A Decreer-type Vulcan cruiser and the Enterprise. Both appear to be disabled. I'm also reading Tholian and Suliban signatures. So this is the Tholians and Suliban are fighting each other, actually, right now. Looks like there's a fight going on. Enterprise is disabled. That Vulcan ship is disabled. And then you got the Suliban and the Tholians fighting each other. And the Vorgons? Scanning. Vorgon signature detected. It's Arborel. They're running long-range scans as well, no doubt looking for their prize. Interesting. Looks like they're dispersing temporal particles to match their signature to the ships of the area. I think we could do something similar. Proceed. Keep us off their sensors if you can. We weren't even here yet? How we were scanning the stuff, we weren't even here yet. Ooh, I like that close-up shot. Nice. Now we're seeing Enterprise being attacked. No, the Enterprise is disabled, so we got the Tholian and the Suliban. Right now, Caldano's ship is on the Enterprise with his body.
The time ship, or what's left of it, is currently on Enterprise.
Yeah, of course he tells us.
Along with the body of Caldano.
Probably gotta get some background brightness once that sun comes up over the apartment building next to me. What happened to Cal?
He wound up here after a temporal incident that ended his long life and career. The Vorgons don't know this, however. We can't let them endanger Enterprise or her
Because
crew.
he doesn't have the
Also, we should stay
dot,
out of Enterprise's
which we will find
sensor
out later
range.
what actually happened to it.
They haven't detected us yet, but let's not tempt fate.
Agreed. Alright, let's go take care of these Vorgons. That little green smoke in the background is where
History shows you have a habit of meddling in the affairs of others.
So,
We believe it is time to break you of that habit.
you're about to be disappointed, Commander. I may be from the 25th century, but... And you may be from the 27th century with my technology... Or actually, I think the 29th century. I don't know what century these Vorgons are from, because I don't think they were from that century that we were just in.
Rear shields failing.
Are you done? Alright, Admiral, we've disabled the Arabelle, but they're repairing their systems quickly, reading multiple incoming temporal signatures. Vorgon reinforcements. Weapons ready. See, I don't know where the Vorgon's coming into the whole... But I think it's more of an outside influence. We are kind of at the forefront of the Temple Cold War right now. For all these guys that are fighting right now. It begins with us. It begins in our century. That's when it actually begins. When we actually get to like the Sunrise Arc, that's where the whole Temple Cold War actually kicked off. And then see, there's the Tholians finally got the ship. That's when the Enterprise was trying to blow it up, but unfortunately, somehow it got disabled and was transported away, and then the Tholians are gone. So now the Tholians are going to come confront us now because they notice that we don't belong.
Unidentified vessels. You are temporal anomalies. You do not belong. Your chronogon signature matches a vessel we seek. We will know why. Submit to investigation, or you will be purged.
Wait, hold on, let me explain.
Tholian Captain, we are not aligned with these interlopers. In fact, we would be happy to ally with you against them.
Alliance proposal refused. You are anomalous. They are anomalous. You will all be purged.
Red alert, shields in. Come on, man, you could have let me try to explain. We're not from this century. We're here to try to protect this century. I guess the Tholians is part of the faction, that I think that Daniels might be a part of. You know, they probably wouldn't think they would be those type of people because they're trying to protect the timeline, not mess with it like some of these other factions are. Like the faction that the Suleiman worked for, or the faction that the Food worked for. That Vorgon ship right there that they were giving out last year. I guess with the Enterprise Ascension down, they can see all this weapons fire going on over here within close proximity to where they're at. Yeah, I think it's that one right there. No, that's the Arabelle. Of course they are. Now I got to deal with these other two Vorgon ships. The whole Tholian ships were destroyed? Wow, must have. They're not even here anymore. Alright, now we gotta follow the Vorgons. I don't know where the Tholians went.
There's a Vulcan rescue team on its way to aid the Dakir.
Yep.
We should leave before they arrive and ask questions we're not prepared to answer.
Can you lock onto the Arabelle?
Scanning for the Vorgons now. Ah, of course. They're heading to the Risa system in 2366. The Toxutot was buried there, and it's about to be discovered.
Do that later
by
on.
Jean-Luc Picard. That's the official record, yes.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that episode.
Captain Picard realized the scientific value of the Toxutot and faked its destruction to fool the Vorgons. It worked. Until now. I'm reading a new disturbance. Sol System 2375. They know where it is. Course locked in. Are you ready for transit?
Make it so. camera screen is probably going to start getting really bright right now because the sun's starting to come up over the building. So it's starting to shine through my sliding glass door. I'm picking up multiple hostiles. Breen battle fleet, circa 2375. Admiral, we're at the Breen attack on Earth during the Dominion War. Wow. Hey, we get to see the end of the Dominion War. Why Earth, Daniels? Why now?
The Toxutot is here, in a high-security vault under Starfleet command. I assume the Vorgons are taking advantage of the chaos and the heavy damage to infiltrate the security facility and steal the Toxutot.
Pity Captain Picard's ruse didn't last.
It held up for quite some time. I suspect our Vorgon friends are getting some help. History shows them giving up the hunt after their failure at Risa.
Regardless, they're here now, and we've got work to do. Oh, lovely. I don't think the Romulans were even in this battle on Earth with the Breen. So this is kind of a awkward situation for our ship. Because I mean, yeah, the Romulans were allies during the Dominion War, but they didn't actually help with the battle at Earth. So this is like close to the end of the Dominion War, so that's why the Breen are attacking. There's the final push before the treaty is signed. Sorry about this. It does this every once in a while. Not sure why it does that. It doesn't. It's only temporary, so. If I really wanted to, I could have probably switched my green ship and done the same thing. Fight a green ship with their own ship. That probably would have really confused the heck out of me. Boy, the ship is a little more maneuverable than that. Gotta go down. Oh, do we have one more? Oh, we got one more. We gotta fight this battleship. Oh, this is the one at the carrier. This is the carrier ship. Fight carrier with carrier. That's what it is. Close to my ship. Something. Oh, trying to get the Titan again, huh? I got a buddy with me. I don't know why he decided to show up now. I wasn't that far dead. Oh, that
Let's take advantage of this lull in the battle to beam down, while we still can. Are you ready to beam down to Starfleet HQ?
Yes, I'm as ready as I'll ever be, given the circumstances. Now we're going to have some Romulans infiltrating the Starfleet Academy. That isn't suspicious. I don't know what is. Especially during the Dominion War. I bet you those Federation guys are going to ask me a lot of questions. Why are Romulans here? There's a lot of questions that you would think they'd be asking, because we're not wearing the same uniform, for one, and we're Romulans. Which was not a... And I don't think the Romulans has ever been to Starfleet. Or ever been this far into the Federation. Especially during the first war that they had with them. At least they were nice. At least they managed to get the uniforms right for the time period, at least. And I think when they first released this series, one of the YouTubers I watch noticed that their uniforms were like the Odyssey style, which is the current uniform that they use now. Oh, hey, hello, Breen. Oh my goodness, Satra, you are weak. Why do you keep dying? Oh, well, there I went. I don't need to be on a team. Oh, that's you. That was an enemy. And I guess there's some accolade things. I think if you collect all these little consoles, I mean, it's like gives you like news coverage and information about what's going on. That one didn't show anything like the other ones did, or like the other ones do. Make sure this area is clear. Make sure there's no other ones in here. Unfortunately, it looks like they're using the 25th century consoles instead of the 24th century consoles that they were using probably back then. Alright. Okay, we can go that way. Oh hey, we got a science
We
officer.
should probably ask that researcher what he knows.
Yeah, but then you would think he would be asking
Thank
us
God
questions
you're not
too.
free.
Well,
This is a nightmare.
We're not Federation
I think
either.
they're heading to the vault. What's left of my research team grabbed phasers from a security station and decided to hold the line against Breen soldiers.
I wonder what his
Complete,
after-action
utter
report's going to
insanity.
be.
Please help them.
Some strangers who are Romulans decide to come down and talk to him and ask him some questions or find out what's going on. And I guess I guess they could find ways to make it that he didn't see what he thought he saw. That's an excuse. Because he was probably
Thanks for the assist.
shocked and stressed out.
Anything I can help you with?
I don't know, ma'am. We'll see. And I'm surprised you don't notice that we're not Federation and we're Romulans. And I know the Romulans weren't exactly your favorite ally. Yeah, see, there's just supposed to be a picture on some of these, and for some reason it's not giving us those pictures. I'm not reading them. I'm just getting them because they're stuff to collect.
Thanks for the help. The Breen thought Starfleet scientists couldn't fight. As you can see, they were greatly mistaken. Funny you should mention that. We have. One of my team picked up 2 Vorgon life signs in the vault on local
right now.
sensors just before the Breen came to call. I notified security for all the good that did. Let me buzz you in. Main access is over here.
Lead the way. Second door. That one's not going to open. Yeah, so there's debris behind it. That's why we can't go that way.
Damn! This thing's a total loss. I can open up secondary access for you, but you should know, the Breen made it in there. Could be rough going.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of it. See, I can't imagine what their fleet reports would be on everything that's going on right now, especially when you see some strange Romulans decide to walk up to come in while you're fighting some Breen and you don't ask why. I mean, yeah, I know they were allies, but okay, I gotta find this door. I probably passed it. Oh, it's probably the one that's open. Oh, yeah, it was the open one that was open. And here's the vault, or part of it. Well, at least Daniels is nice enough to use a 24th century weapon, unless he's using something from this century. Can't really tell, but... Where are you guys fighting these guys at? Right here. Oh my god, Satcher, why are you dying so quickly? Oh, my inventory's full. Crap I don't need. Or can't use. Do I really want a 23rd century weapon? Or a 24th century weapon? Don't use that. No, I don't want to upgrade it. Sorry, I'm just making sure I have room so I can collect more items as I go along. I'm gonna put some of the item weapons in storage. Oh, bummer. Gotta go this way. There's some consoles in here too, I think. Yep. I think I might have missed this one the last time. Let's check this door and see if we can get through it. Oh, I hate this game. This is one of those tricky ones. Oh, well, that's easy. Rotate right. That's all I gotta do. The only problem is this game does not like to cooperate. Are you serious? I only have to move it over once, but yet it doesn't want me to. Well, I guess I do gotta change the order. One of them, some of them is not. It looks like it was. Well, I mean, if I move it over one more, it would work, but for some reason it doesn't want me to. So I think the blue has to be first. And it doesn't let you to just move. This game, it should work, but for some reason it doesn't want to. Now I probably just messed it up even more. Well, see, I got the blue one correct. The green's backwards. Now I gotta get green and white are backwards. Let's try this again. It's like it doesn't even change it. It's still the same. One down, right. Two down, right. see, now it won't move. One down. There we go. Oh, but see, then that's back to where it was when I first started. I should be able to just move it once over and it works, but I don't. I think the blue and the green got to be swapped around. All right, so let's move that one down. Move it right. That one down. Move it right. Yeah, see, that won't. Move one down. One down. Okay, I guess I gotta move it over again. One down. Right. Two down. Right. Yeah, see. One down. Two down. Two down. Come on. Gosh dang it. One down. Right. Two down. No. Two down. Right. One down. Right. I don't know. I'm probably just messing this even worse. Yeah, see, they won't let me do it that one, so go right. There we go. One down. Right. Nope. Two down. Right. One down. Nope. 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 I don't want to do that. Now I got the blue and the white complete. God, this is so... Nope. I gotta get white. I gotta get white and green swapped around. Oh, blue, green, white. I got it. Yeah, see, I gotta have blue, green, white. I got it, the top is correct. I just gotta get the bottom correct. Well, I got it in the right sequence, just the wrong order. I finally got it to match, but it's in the wrong order. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay, let's do this then. It won't let me. Okay, it doesn't want that one. Oh, God dang it. Just messed it up again. There we go. Finally, Jesus. still don't understand why they don't give you access to the interiors of the ships unless you buy bundles. Because like the last episode that I did for this series, when I actually was in, when I actually started from inside my ship, I didn't have that prior to getting that command ship.
Envoy. Your war with the Federation doesn't concern us.
Only the Tox Uthot matters. Nothing else. We are not alone in that pursuit, as you can see.
These must be the meddlers you spoke of.
Haven't you already met us? We were on
Kill
Glorn
them
and Core.
quickly.
Back in... Unless this is before that. I mean, I don't know where the Envoy's storyline is, because when we saw him on Glorn and Core, he knew that we were already meddlers, and then when we see him here, he didn't know about us until the Vorgons told him about us. Yeah, I guess that's time travel for you. I hate that thing. Special abilities. Alright, well we got one down. And I've lost 2 of my officers. Ah, let's go. I'm stuck. What? I thought we took them both out. I guess we only took one of them out. Alright, now we got it, though.
We were so close.
Azure, no! No!
I guess I'll understand a little bit more of what's going on once we get to that
Envoy!
later on
Show
in the
yourself.
timeline. When we start doing the sunrise
Having
arc.
trouble, are we?
I think he had a little
You
hair when they were
see
on the
now
Glorn
the
Core. This
depths
one he
our
doesn't have as
foes
much
will
hair.
Go to Boretus. Join me, and you'll have your revenge. I swear it.
So this is, I guess, yeah, this is when he was starting to
Very
recruit
well.
members. So
I
this
will
is
follow your
before
lead,
the
Envoy.
whole
For vengeance.
Vorgon or Glorn and Core incident.
Vengeance, indeed.
Let's see, and then he gets his bit of his hair back now. And then he gets even more messed up. Alright, go wake up our fallen members before we find out where this thing's at.
I'll be fine. We need to focus. Find the Toxutot.
Unacceptable. You've been injured somehow, and I want to know why.
I'm afraid that's need to know information. And right now, you don't need to know. I'm sorry, but there are things bigger than this to worry about.
Have it your way, Dennis, for now. Alright, let's find out where these things are, where this thing is. Search artifacts, many, blah blah blah. I see now if I was a science, there's like a specific, this is like a specific, career specific right here, the science one. Following creates match to your parameters, download results. Checkmate, now I gotta go, see now this little building that we're in right now, this is on the one of the PvE missions with the starbase. I can't remember which one it's called. Actually, you know what? I can just go look. Yeah, this little room that we're in right now is part of this. Is this building the colony? No, that's not. That's a different one. It's part of. Okay, where is it? Starbase Incursion. this is the map they use in that. For those who haven't been in it, haven't done that one yet. And the consoles that we're trying to find is almost the exact same consoles you're looking for in that little, in that story arc, or in that PvE mission. Alright. Okay, that's the right one. I just want to check all the others because I think I get an accolade for looking at all of them. So we know where it's at. I just want to go and look at the others. See what other items they got in here. Some wine. It's got some Chateau Picard stored in there. Why would they want to store that in there? Must be a good wine if it's stored in here, unless it's part of Picard's personal storage. Well, I don't know if he's still alive in this timeline. Kelvin command weapon. Never heard of that. Alright, let's go find this last one. As I weave my way through the maze. And the only thing about this is you're fighting Gorn when you do this on the PvE. You have to try to get access to all the consoles, but you can't get to them very easily because it's one of those group ones. Beta 5 computer unit. Oh wow, 1969 computer. Huh. Alrighty, that must be some. That's probably a pretty good sized box that's stored in. All right, well, let's go get this ox dutat and get the heck out of here. Be on the ship, prepare for transport. Sabrina withdrawing. Yay! I think this is when I think they were called off by the founders or whoever they were allied with at the time. Because I think this is around the time they actually signed the treaty. I think because the Breen were attacking Earth, and then the treaty was signed, and then they had to stop because they had to fall back and whatever. Basically what they just said. Yay, we have arrived back at Earth. And we were all the way at the Lyra system, and now we've made it back to Earth. Okay. Alright, well, let's hail... Oh, I didn't want to go into Earth, but... Alright. Guess we're going to go here first. Alright, now we can collect our reward.
You did well. However, the envoy keeps gaining allies. First the Nakul, and now the Vorgons. We've been hearing a name in chatter lately. The Temporal Liberation Front. Sounds like our friends are more organized than we thought. Thankfully, we kept them from Caldano and the Toxutat. I don't like to think about what could have happened otherwise.
Draw a weapon or a shield. I'll take the shield. I'll give it to somebody. Resolve mission, Vorgon conclusions. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. And this is kind of one of the longer ones. Well, I've done longer, but yeah, this was just kind of a random episode. It was not actually. It's not actually part of the. Well, it is and it isn't. But the way, because I'm so far along in the main storyline, that when they added the Agents of Yesterday, they kind of throw these missions in there. So it's like, all right, now I got to go back and do some missions that I would have been done normally in a normal sequence if they had it when I started. Because as it shows on the mission journal, is it falls between the Cardassian struggle and the Borg or the Breen missions, is where these Yesterday Wars episodes. But I think it actually moves. I think it actually moves when we get the next episode, if there is another episode. Yeah, see? It's no longer between these two. Now it's all the way down. Now it's between the Solon A and the Delta Quadrant, because it gives us the next mission. This is like, this one, the missions don't show. It doesn't show you what missions you get until you actually do the missions. So that's kind of interesting how that happens. Because see, now the next episode is Terminal Expanse, which I don't have to, well, which I'm gonna have to do this episode before I start doing more of the Delta Quadrant, because that one falls in between the Solon A and the Delta Quadrant. Because I'm not sure where the first one. I think the first one, it fell somewhere up here is where it first fell, and then the second time, the third mission, it fell between these two, and now it's all the way down here between these two. So that's kind of interesting. And then once we finish this, and then we get to more understand what the heck's going on, because this arc right here actually explains more of what's going on here. And this arc you have to know before you do this arc, because this arc will lead into the next expansion of the game, where the Zenkethi get introduced. So, alright, well, that's it for that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Till next time, later!